for a second because I don't know what's going on right now. Yo, Lynn with the shooting stars. Girl, that means the absolute world. I really don't know what's going on right now, but there seems to be a lot of people in the comments tonight and a lot of people in our family that are really going through it right now. And so I cannot continue to like keep playing like these songs and pretend like I don't see these comments because the truth is like you guys are my family, and when you guys are hurting, it makes me hurt because it literally talks about like in the Bible how when one part of the body is suffering, like we all suffer. And I want you to know, like, if you're watching this, the past couple of months, I have gone through Summer with the Interstellar. Girl, that means so much. Thank you so much. The past couple of months, I have gone through some of the hardest times of my life when it comes to like mental health, when it comes to like anxiety, depression, not really knowing like what is going to happen. It doesn't mean I don't love God, I don't trust in God. It just means that I've been going through so much, whether it's just like too much on my plate, whether it's like people that I really, really loved and cared about that have hurt me so bad because I've had a lot of that lately. Some people that like I've really poured into in my life and like I really viewed as family, and they just like went and slandered my name and talked bad about me for no reason. And I want you guys to know that like this is a safe place for you to come. I believe in you. We love you here. And the situation that you're going through is not worth taking your life. There are great plans for your life, greater than you could ever ask, think, or imagine. And you will be so thankful if you just keep pushing forward, if you keep believing that God has amazing plans for your life, and that despite what you're going through, that like he is going to bring you out of the season that you're in. Because I'm not just saying this like out of somebody that like hasn't gone through it. I'm going through it right now. Like I'm literally going through it right now in my life too. But I've found so much joy despite the circumstances that I'm in, knowing that God has a plan even when I can't see it. But like all of you guys that are in the comments saying like you don't want to be alone anymore, I have felt, and I'm sick right now too, guys. When I tell you like I've been going through heck, like literally one thing after the next, whether it's like with my health issues, with some of like my closest people in my life like really hurting me, or like just mentally just like anxious. I've been having panic attacks, and I've never had that before in my life. I didn't even really understand them. Like there's been so much on so many different sides, constantly feeling like you let people down that you love around you, like you give your best and you just like can't get on top of things, you like always let people down. You are enough. You are more than enough. And you're just going through a season. You are just going through a season. I can promise you. I can promise you. But I'm not saying any of this like for you guys to be like, oh my gosh, Allie, like you guys are the best. I know y'all love me. You guys like in the comments, like the only reason why I'm sharing this because I know that um let me tell you, a lot of you guys like, let me see it this way. So what I was saying was I don't share any of this with you guys. Um for you guys to be like feel bad for me or anything. You guys are the best. I know y'all are always praying for me. You guys care because you guys are family. But I wanted to encourage you guys. Like I don't share any of this for that reason. I share it because I know that when you're walking through a hard time, having somebody else that you know is going through a similar season, but is fighting with you instead of just giving up, is the most powerful thing ever. Because the truth is, like, I was even on a church call today with like one of my friends, and she tried to take her life a couple of years ago. And she was on this Zoom call literally saying, I'm so happy that like my attempted suicide, like my suicide attempt failed. Because now I can see that like God had greater plans for my life, even though I felt the darkest I've ever felt in that season, even though I didn't understand why I was alive and I felt like a failure. Now, because I did not give up, because that attempt failed, I can see what God is doing in my life. I feel alive. And she just felt so grateful. And I just wanted to encourage you guys, like, do not do something that you are going to regret. You know what I mean? Um, because truly, like, it's a plan from the enemy. There's such great plans over your life. There's such great plans over your life. Also, like, there's so many incredible people in the comments. I try to reply to people on Chosen and Free as much as I can, but I'm only one person, so I can only do so much. I have some incredible people that help me too, but there's so many people in here that you can connect with too. You guys are family. I believe in you guys. I really do. This is a safe place. But this is a safe place for you to come, feel, and then for all of us to get better, because I was in this phase for too long where I would just like feel a certain way and then just like accept the fact that I was going to feel like that forever. And when you've already like accepted the fact, it's like, okay, imagine this. There's a war, right? And there's two different teams, okay? And you're on one team, but you go into the war already saying that you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Because when you go into a war thinking you're going to lose, you're not going to fight as hard because you already feel defeated even before you even go. And that's how it is when we are like dealing with like all of these like things, when we're going through a storm in our life where it's a really hard time and we decide, okay, we're going to be like this forever. You're already living defeated. And when you live defeated, there's no chance, there's no opportunity for freedom to like occur in your life. So I would just encourage you guys, do not let negativity, do not let your circumstances, do not let what your past looked like dictate what is going on in your future and what's going to happen in your present right now. Because I know where God is, freedom can come. Doesn't matter if you've fallen into like the same trap, the addiction, the same mindset, the same friend group, like over and over and over again. Like, God can free you right now, once and for all. He can provide life. He can provide joy. He can provide purpose, And Idaho, hey, thank you guys so much. All of y'all that are supporting the fam while I'm talking. Y'all are the best. Jess Cat. Yeah, Chosen and Free is my ministry, but it's also a community just for like some incredible people to be a part of. If you guys are looking for community, we're about to start Chosen and Free nights in Florida, but hopefully they're going to extend all over the world pretty soon. Hold on, let's go talk to Oz really quick.
Out of nowhere, Seven JoJo with the everything. Like,
hey, can you hear me?
She covers all of the gifts. Wendy, what's up, Wendy?
Susan.
Wendy Miller's in here. Hi, Wendy.
Thank y'all so much.
And we got Big, we got Missy, we got a whole bunch of fun family up in here. Raise your hand if you feel at home with the 18. Raise your hand. Oh. Hello. Wendy Miller's in here. Hi, Wendy.
Thank y'all so much.
And we got Big, we got Missy, we got a whole bunch of fun family up in here. Raise your hand if you feel at home.
We're about to start meeting up in person in Florida soon, and hopefully there's going to be more ways for y'all to get involved.
Hello there.
My podcast is on all different platforms. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's called Allison Podcast.
Great job, Allison.
Dude, they're awesome. They're really awesome.
You feeling all right?
Oh yeah, there's just such, I believe, like, God's doing something so special with our family, like he's creating on here. And I know, like, the past couple like months I've been going through have been really hard. I mean, that I've like complained to you all the time.
Yeah.
But there's just like I'm not sad at all. My heart breaks like when I hear you guys are going through a hard time. There was like so many comments just about like so many people that like I love and care about on here just saying like they're like done. Like they're just done. Like there's like over fighting, they're like sad. Like they're just super depressed. And like I just think there's such an attack right now on what God is trying to do in so many people's lives. So we were just talking about that.
Oh, got you. Yeah, it's not a fun subject. But unfortunately, people are going through it.
What'd you say?
I said that's not a fun subject, but unfortunately, people are going. I'm lagging a little bit. I said unfortunately, that's not a fun subject. Hello?
Oh yeah,
Can you hear
yeah.
me?
I heard you. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I was just saying, there are people that are going through it and it sucks. But that's what the family is here for. That's what all of us are here for. Keep holding on. That's the message right there.
Yeah. All right. Have fun, Oz.
All right. I will. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. Um, Unfortunately, like a lot of people don't really understand like the things that we post are like mostly regarding like happy things going on in our lives. And on my YouTube channel I post about like my health stuff too, but last time, but yeah, just because something looks different online doesn't mean that people aren't going through a lot or that like things aren't always as they appear. So I just encourage you guys, some of y'all that are in the comments, like, oh, but you live a really happy life. Really happy life and you're surrounded by amazing people. Although that's true, it doesn't make the things that you go through like sometimes, you know what I mean? When it's like we all got our own thing, you know, I don't gotta explain that, but I would encourage you guys, like, you decide whether or not you stay stuck in the season that you're in or whether or not you live a defeated lifestyle. And what I can tell you guys is that there are amazing plans over your life. God has called you. But I mean, we all have free will. He's also given us free will, so we decide whether or not to fight for that freedom, fight for that calling, or to buy into the lie that we're stuck and we're never gonna amount to anything. And I don't even like to say those things out loud because there's such power in the words that we speak. I just love y'all. I love you guys a lot.